Welcome students. Today we will learn highest common factor. In short, we say HCF. But before that, revise factors once. All of you know very well that when two or more numbers are multiplied together, then the result is called product. It means 2 multiplied 3 equals to 6. 6 is the product and 2 and 3 are called factors. Here 2 is a factor of 6 and 3 is also a factor of 6. It means we can say that the numbers that are multiplied to give a product are called factors, right? For example, 3 multiplied by 4 equals to 12. 12 is the product and 3 and 4 are factors. We can say like this also that a factor is a counting number that divides number completely without remainder. For example, 6 multiplied by 8 equal to 48. 6 and 8 are factors of 48. Why they are factors of 48? Because when we divide 48 by 6, answer is 8. Yes, it means 6 is a factor of 48. And why it is a factor of 48? Because when this number 6 divides 48, then there is no remainder. In similar way, 8 is also a factor of 48 because 48 divided by 8 equals to 6. Here we will understand to find out factors of any given number. See here, factors of 18. So at first we know that 1 18s are 18 because 1 is factor of every number. Then second number is 2. We will see that 18 is divisible by 2. Yes, because there is 8 at one's place. It means 2 nines are equals to 18. Now we will check for 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3 also because 1 plus 8 equals to 9. It means 3 6 are 18. Then 18 is not divisible by 4, not by 5 and by 6. Yes, because it is divisible by 2 and 3. That's why 6 3s are 18. Now we can see that 3 and 6 are repeating. 3 6 are and 6 3s are. That's why we will stop here. Now we will arrange these factors in ascending order, smallest to largest. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So we will use these factors in highest common factor also. HCF, highest common factor of two natural numbers, is the largest common factor of the given numbers. It means we have to find out factors and among them common factors, and then the largest common factor is highest common factor, or we can say HCF. And there are various methods to calculate HCF: by listing factors, by prime factorization, by common division, by long division. So we will learn all methods in this series. First method is HCF by listing factor method. Find factors of given number. First step is at first find factors of given numbers as we have learned earlier. Then step 2 is find common factors. And step 3 is find the greatest common factor, and that greatest common factor is our HCF. That's why we say HCF as GCF also. Greatest common factor or highest common factor. Both are same thing. So let us learn. Find HCF of 20 and 28. There are two numbers, 20 and 28, and we have to find out the HCF. But what is the first step? Factors of given number. So at first we will find out factors of 20 and factors of 28. So at first I am going to find out factors of 20. So At first 120s are equals to 20. Then we know that 20 is divisible by 2. That's why 2 tens are equal to 20. Now it is not divisible by 3 because 2 plus 0 equals to 2 and 2 is not divisible by 3. That's why we will go for 4. Yes, 20 is divisible by 4. 4 fives are 20. Then it is divisible by 5 also. 5 fours are 20. Now 4 fives and 5 fours are repeating. It means we will stop here. Now we will arrange these factors in ascending order. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. So factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. Now we will find out factors of 28. At first 128 are equals to 28, right? Then 2. Yes, 28 is divisible by 2 because 8 is at ones place. So 2 14s are equals to 28. Now we will see for 3. 3 2 plus 8 equals to 10 and 10 is not divisible by 3. So 28 is not divisible by 3 but 4, yes, 4 sevens are 28. 28 is divisible by 4. Now 5, no, 28 is not divisible by 5 because 8 is at ones place. By 6, no, because it is divisible by 2 but not by 3. That's why 28 is not divisible by 6 also. Then 7, yes, 7 fours are 28. Now 4 sevens are 7 fours are repeating. That's why we will stop here. Now we will arrange these factors in ascending order. 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. So factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14, 28. Now we will write factors of 20, factors of 28. Now we have to find out the common factors. Common, 1 is a common factor, right? Then 2 is a common factor. 4 is a common factor. Enough? 1, 2 and 4. And which is the highest common factor? The greatest number, the greatest digit. 1, 2 and 4. Which is the greatest? Yes, 4 is the greatest. So the greatest common factor equal to 4. That's why we say that HCF equals to 4. Highest common factor of 28 and 20 is 4. So these are the 3 steps which we will follow for listing factor method. Let us take another example. Find HCF of 16 and 32. Yes, according to this process, at first we will find out factors of 16 and 32. So factors of 16, 1 16s are 16, then 2 8s are 16, and it is not divisible by 3 but 16 is divisible by 4. That's why 4 4s are 16. Now 4 and 4, there are 4 is repeating there. That's why we will arrange these factors 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So these are the factors of 16. Now let us see factors of 32. 1 32s are equal to 32. Then 2 16s are equal to 32 and 32 is not divisible by 3 because 3 plus 2 equals to 5 but it is divisible by 4. 4 8s are 32. Then 8 4s are 32. Now 4 8s and 8 4s are repeating. That's why we will stop here and we will arrange these factors 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. So these are the factors of 32. Now we will write factors of 16 here. Then factors of 32 here. Now we will find out common factors. 1 is common, 2 is common, 4 is common, 8 is common, 16 is common, right? So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 are common factors. And which is the greatest one? Yes, the greatest common factor equal to 16. It means HCF equal to 16. Let us find out HCF of 3 numbers. Step will be same, right? The question is find HCF of 18, 32 and 48. At first we will find out factors of these numbers. So at first factors of 18. 1 18s are 18. Then after this 2 9s are 18. Then it is divisible by 3 also. Yes, 3 6s are 18. Then 6 3s are 18. Now 3 6s and 6 3s are. 3 and 6 are repeating here. That's why we will stop it and we will arrange these factors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So these are the factors of 18. Now let us see factors of 32. 1 32s are equal to 32. Then 2 16s are equal to 32. 4 8s are equal to 32 and 8 4s are equal to 32. It means factors are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Now factors of 48. 1 48s are equal to 48. 2 24s are equal to 48. 3 16s are equal to 48. It is divisible by 4 also. 4 12s are equal to 48. And because it is divisible by 2 and 3, that's why it is divisible by 6 also. 6 8s are equal to 48 and 8 6 are equal to 48. Now 6 8s and 8 6 are repeating. That's why we will stop here and we will arrange these factors. 1 2 3 4 6 8 12 16 24 48. These are the factors of 48. At first we will write factors of 18. These are the factors of 18. These are the factors of 32 and these are the factors of 48. Now see which are the common. Yes, 1, 2 are common. But 3, no. 3 is not common. 4, no. 4 is also not common. 6 is not common. 8 is not. Then 12 is also not common. Nothing is common. Only 1 and 2. So it means the highest common factor, or we can say the greatest common factor, is 2. It means HCF equals to 2. The next method to calculate HCF is by prime factorization, and we know that prime factorization can be done by two methods: factor tree and continuous division method. Kindly refer my video of prime factorization. Okay, so now here we will find out HCF by using prime factorization method. Now, what are the steps? First step is do prime factorization of given numbers. You can do prime factorization by any method, factor tree or continuous division method. It's up to you. But if in exams there is a specified that by factor tree method you have to calculate HCF, then you have to do prime factorization by factor tree only. So it means if there is any method which is specified, then you have to use that particular method. But if not specified, then you can use any method for prime factorization. And after prime factorization, product of common prime factors is your HCF. So let us see how we can find out. Find HCF of 12 and 30. So here at first prime factorization of 12 we will do. Here I am using continuous division method. So 12 is divisible by 2. That's why I'm just dividing 12 by 2. It is 2 6 are 12. Now 6 is also divisible by 2. That's why 2 3s are 6 and 3 is divisible by 3 only because 3 is a prime number and it is 3 1s are 3. So prime factorization of 12 are 12 equals to 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3. You can check your prime factorization. If it is wrong, then this multiplication result will not be equal to 12. And if the result is equal to 12, it means your prime factorization is correct. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. It is right and it is in form of prime numbers. So your prime factorization is correct. Now prime factorization of 30. Again, we know that 30 is divisible by 2. So we will write 30 here and we will divide by 2. This is 15. Now 15 is divisible by 3. That's why we will divide by 3. It is 3 5s are 15 and 5 is prime number. That's why we will divide by 5 only, and it is 5 1s are 5. It means prime factorization of 30 equals to 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 5. Now we will write these prime factorization of 12 and prime factorization of 30. Now see the common prime factors. So 2 is common here. Now we will write 2 ones only and 3 is common here. So we will write 2 and 3. So the product of 2 multiply by 3, the product of 2 and 3 is HCF and it is equals to 6. Let us do one more question. Steps will be same. Here question is find HCF of 27 and 45. At first we will find out prime factorization of 27, and we know that 27 is divisible by 3. That's why we will divide by 3 and we will write quotient here. Here 3 nines are 27, 9 is again divisible by 3. It is 3 threes are, and 3 is prime number and it is divisible by 3 only. 3 ones are 3. So it is prime factorization of 27. 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. Now prime factorization of 45. Here 45 is here and it is divisible by 3. So we will start with 3 and it is 15. Now 15 is again divisible by 3. So here 3 fives are 15 and 5 ones are 5. So prime factorization of 45 equals to 3 into 3 into 5. Now we will write prime factorization of 27 and prime factorization of 45 here. Now let us see which one is common prime factors. Yes, this 3 is common and one more 3 is common. So we will write 3 two times. 3 into 3. It means HCF equals to 9. Now again we will use the same method of prime factorization but for more than 2 numbers. So step will be same, but our question is here, find HCF of 18, 24, 42. So here what we will do? Yes, we will find out prime factorization of 18, then 24, then 42. So at first prime factorization of 18, so it will be 2 nines are 18, then 3 threes are and 3 ones are. It means your prime factorization of 18 equals to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Now we will do prime factorization of 24. Here 24 is divisible by 2. That's why we will write 24 here and 2 here. It is 12. 12 is our question. Then 12 is divisible by 2. That's why we will write 2 here. It is 2 6. Then again 6 is divisible by 2. So we will write 2 here and 2 threes are 3 ones are. That's why prime factorization of 24 equals to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Then prime factorization of 42. Yes, 42 is divisible by 2. And what is the question? Yes, 21. And we know that 21 is divisible by 3. That's why we will write 3 here and we will divide by 3. This is 3 sevens are 21 and 7 is a prime number and it is divisible by 7 only. So 7 ones are 7. That's why prime factorization of 42 equals to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Now what we will do, we will write prime factorization of these three numbers. Prime factorization of 18 equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Then prime factorization of 24 equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. I have written this 3 before 2. It doesn't make any difference. In multiplication we know that either we multiply 2 multiply by 3 or 3 multiply by 2, both are same thing. So 3 times 2 and 1 times 3 we have to written. Here I have written 2, 3, 2, 2, right? So it will be easy for us to make a common prime factors. Now 42 equals to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Now here we can see that this 2 is common and 3 is common. It means 2 multiplied by 3, product of common prime factors, equal to 6. It means it is your HCF. Let us take one more question. Steps will be same. Here find HCF of 36, 48, 60. So for prime factorization of 36, we will write 36 here and it is divisible by 2. So we will write 2 here. 2 18s are, right? So 18 is your question. We will write here and again 18 is divisible by 2. That's why we'll write 2 here. Then 2 9s are 18 and 9 is divisible by 3. We will write 3 here. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. It means prime factorization of 36 equals to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Now prime factorization of 48. Yes, 48 we will write here as dividend and we will write 2 as divisor. 24, then again 24 is divisible by 2. That's why we will write 2 here. It is 2 12s are 24, then 2 6s are 12, then 2 3s are 6, and this 3 is a prime number, that's why we'll write 3 here. 3 1s are 3. Prime factorization of 48 is 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3. Now prime factorization of 60. So 60 is divisible by 2 because 0 is at ones place. That's why we will divide by 2 and it is 30. Now again 30 is divisible by 2. We will write 2 here and we will divide. Quotient will be 15. Now 15 is not divisible by 2. It is divisible by 3. So we will write 3 here. 3 5s are 15 and 5 1s are 5. It means prime factorization of 60 equals to 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 5. Now we will write these prime factorization of 36, of 48 and 60. Now we will find out the common prime factor. So 2 is common in all three numbers. Yes. 3 is common in all three numbers, and again 2 is common in all three numbers. It means 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 2. Your HCF will be 12. Now we will understand this third method by common division method. HCF by common division method. First step is divide the numbers by common factors only. Then stop dividing when there are no more common factor except 1. Find the product of common factor, that is your HCF. So just see how we can do this. HCF of 12, 18, 42. So here we will divide all numbers together. Like this we will write 12, 18, 42. We will write all numbers together here, and at first we will check by 2. First prime number is 2, so we will check by 2. Yes, 12 is divisible by 2, 18 is divisible by 2 and 42 is also divisible by 2, because at ones place here is 2, here is 8, here is 2. It means all these three numbers are divisible by 2. It means 2 is a common factor of all these three numbers. That's why we will write 2 here. Now in 12 when we divide by 2, our quotient will be 6. And we divide 18 by 2, the quotient will be 9, and here 21. So we will write quotient. 2 6 are 12, 2 9s are 18, 2 21s are 42. Now we know that there is 6, 9, 21. 6 is divisible by 2, but 9 and 21 is not divisible by 2. That's why we will consider next prime number, which is 3. Let us check. Yes, 6 is divisible by 3, 9 is divisible by 3, and 21. 2 plus 1 equals to 3. That's why it is also divisible by 3. Now we will divide all these three numbers by 3. So 3 2s are 6. Then 3 3s are 9 and 3 7s are 21. So here are our question for respective numbers 2, 3 and 7. But is there any common factor for 2, 3, 7? No, because 2, 3, 7 all are prime numbers and there is no any common factor for these numbers. That's why we will stop dividing here. Now we will see what are the common factors 2 and 3, and we will find out the product of these. So HCF equals to 2 multiplied by 3. Very simple. It means your HCF is 6. Again, by using this same method, we will do one more question to make this concept crystal clear. HCF of 18, 42 and 48. So here we will write all these three numbers together in common division method because the name is common. Okay. Now first prime number is 2. So is 18 is divisible by 2? Yes. Is 42 divisible by 2? Yes, because 2 is at ones place. Is 48 divisible by 2? Yes, because 8 is at ones place. It means we will divide by 2 because 2 is a common factor of all these three numbers. Now 2 9s are 18, 2 21s are and 2 24s are 48. So these are the question for these numbers. Now let us check. All these three numbers are not divisible by 2 because 9 and 21 are not divisible by 2. So 2 is not a common factor for this. Let us check 3. Yes, 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24. So 3 is a common factor. So we will write 3 here and we will divide all these three numbers by 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24. But can you find out any common factor of 3, 7, 8? No, because 3 and 7 are prime numbers and there is no any common factor for all these three numbers. That's why we will stop dividing here and we will multiply our common factors. 2 multiplied by 3, it means your HCF equals to 6. Next method is by long division method. And you know this method is suitable for very large numbers, right? So let us see. Now, these are the steps for this method. Divide the greater number by smaller number. Here, we are discussing long division method for two numbers. If two numbers are given and we have to find out the HCF of those two numbers, at first we will see which one is the greater and which one is the smaller. So, divide the greater number by smaller number, first step. Then make the remainder the new divisor. The new divisor will be the remainder. Then make the original divisor the new dividend and repeat the process until the remainder is 0. The last divisor is required HCF. Let us see. Let us understand by one example. So here is your question. HCF of 217 and 686. Now here, which one is smaller? Yes, 217 is smaller. So it is our divisor and 686 will be our dividend, right? So we will write 686 here and 217 here. So how many 217s can be fit in 686? Yes, 3s are 217 3s are. It is a simple division. So it is 651. We will do minus subtraction as it is a rule of division, right? 6 minus 1, 5. 8 minus 5, 3. So it here 35 is our remainder and this remainder will be our new divisor and this divisor will become our dividend. Now we will divide in 217 by 35 and it is by 6. 210. 35 6 are 210. We will subtract it and here our remainder will be 7. This will be our new divisor and this 35 will become our new dividend. Now 7 5s are 35. Now remainder is 0. So our remainder is 0 because of this divisor. It means this last divisor is our HCF. So highest common factor of these two numbers 217 and 686 equals to 7. So you can see that this method is very much suitable for large numbers because for these large numbers if you will follow the first three methods then your calculation will be very lengthy. Let us do one more question. Steps will be same. Let us see what is your question. 145 and 325. These are two numbers and we have to calculate HCF. Which one is the smaller? Yes, 145. So it will be our divisor and this 325 will be dividend. So we will write like this. Now 145 we will divide by 145 and by 2. Yes, 290. Now we will subtract it. It is 35 and this 35 will be our divisor now and this 145 will be dividend. Now we will divide 145 by 35. So by 4 it will be 35 fours are which is equals to 140. We will subtract it. Remainder will be 5 and this remainder will become our divisor and this 35 will be dividend. Now 5 sevens are 35 and remainder is 0 here. It means our HCF will be 5 because this last divisor, because of this divisor remainder will be 0. That's why this last divisor will be our HCF. So 5 is the highest common factor for these two numbers. Now here we will understand HCF by long division method for three numbers. So what we will do, we will take any two number first. We will find out the HCF of those two numbers, and with the help of that HCF and the third number, we will find the HCF that will be our final HCF. So let us take one question: 450, 675 and 825. So I am taking these two numbers. You can take any two number first. So HCF of 450 and 675 I will find out. 450 is less than 675, that's why 450 will be divisor and 675 will be dividend, right? And 450 ones are one time, it is 450. Now we will subtract it. It is a rule of division. 225, it is our remainder, but it is our new divisor also, and this will become our dividend. Now how many times? Yes, two times. So it is 450 and our remainder will be 0. So this remainder will be 0 because of this 225. That's why this is HCF. HCF of 450 and 675 is 225. Now we will take this HCF and the third remaining number, which is 825, and we will find HCF of 225 and 825, and because 225 is smaller, that's why we will write it as divisor and this 825 as dividend. Now how many times? Yes, 3 times. It is 150, and here it will become dividend. So 150 ones are 150, it is our remainder 75. Now this 75 will become divisor and 150 will be dividend. Then 75 twos are 150 and remainder is 0. This remainder is 0 because of this last divisor, which is 75, and the 75 is our final HCF for all these three numbers. So we can use this method for three numbers also, four numbers also. Just make pair of numbers, find HCF, and then find the final HCF. So do practice. Goodbye.